Arthur wore a faded blue coat and polished shoes worn thin. Every Thursday, just before sunset, he sat on the same old bench. The station master knew his story, though they never spoke aloud. Arthur watched the trains arriving, then disappearing through the clouds. In his pocket was an old ticket, stamped 40 years before. He carried it like a promise he couldn't throw away. Some people wait for a train, others wait for a memory. The clock above platform 3 never hurried, never slowed. The clock above platform 3 watched 1,000 journeys grow. Every goodbye found a sunrise, every ending found a track. Life keeps moving forward, it never asks us back. Sat beside him on the bench. "Are you waiting for someone?" Arthur smiled. "I was, for many years." She looked toward the empty rails. Did they ever come? He watched the lights of a passing train disappear into the night, then quietly answered, "No, but I did." The girl didn't understand, Arthur did. Sometimes the longest journey's becoming the person you were waiting for. The clock above platform 3 never hurried, never slowed. The clock above platform 3 watched 1,000 journeys grow. Every goodbye found a sunrise, every ending found a track. Life keeps moving forward, it never asks us back. The morning train arrived on time. Golden light filled every window. Arthur stood, folded the old ticket, and left it on the bench. The wind carried it onto the tracks. He smiled and walked home. For the first time in 40 years, he wasn't waiting anymore. harbor breathed beneath the moon. Silver waves kissed the pier. A lone ferry drifted through the mist as midnight settled near. Every Friday just before closing, an old man crossed Harbor Street, always carrying the same black violin case, always walking with quiet feet. He never hurried through the rain, never looked behind. He simply nodded to the bartender, as if greeting an old friend in time. No one had ever heard him play, though the case was old and worn. People wondered what melody had traveled with him for so long. Some songs aren't meant for crowds, they're meant for one heart. Carry your song with you, even when no one can hear. Carry your song with you through every passing year. The world may never know the music hidden deep inside, but don't let silence steal the melody you hide. One winter evening the lights went out. A storm had claimed the town. The tavern fell into darkness without a single sound. The old man slowly opened the case. Not a violin, but a weathered harmonica. He closed his eyes and played a slow blues melody. The room grew still, even the storm seemed to listen. When the lights returned, the music had already faded. But no one in that tavern ever forgot that night. Sometimes the greatest gift is given only once. Carry your song with you, even when no one can hear. Carry your song with you through every passing year. The world may never know the music hidden deep inside, but don't let silence steal the melody you hide. The next Friday, he never came back. His chair remained empty by the window. Only the old black case was found beside the pier. Inside, a handwritten note. Music belongs to everyone. Take it with you. And from that night on, someone always played the blues before closing time. Miss Eleanor carried an old leather journal, its pages worn by salt and time. Inside were names of distant harbors and sketches drawn by lantern light. She never counted how many miles or measured where she'd been. She remembered places by their voices and the faces she met within. Every port had its own heartbeat, every dock its own old song. She said, if you listen before you leave, you'll know where you belong. A harbor isn't just a place, it's the people who remember you. She knew every harbor, but never stayed too long. She knew every harbor, like every harbor knew her song. The sea kept writing new horizons, the wind kept calling her name. She never chased forever, she simply sailed the day. One autumn morning in Nova Scotia, a young deckhand asked her why she still crossed the open ocean with silver shining in her eyes. She smiled and touched the weather journal, then looked across the bay. The sea keeps changing every sunrise, so why should I stay the same? The boy looked out beyond the lighthouse, where morning turned the waves to gold, and for the first time understood why some stories are never told. There lived the greatest map you'll ever own, is the one written by your footsteps. She knew every harbor, but never stayed too long. She knew every harbor, like every harbor knew her song. The sea kept writing new horizons, the wind kept calling her name. She never chased forever, she simply sailed the day. The ferry disappeared into the morning, leaving only a silver wake. The harbor slowly came alive as another journey began. Somewhere beyond the horizon, Miss Eleanor opened her journal, and another harbor learned her name. Whispered on the rooftop of an old tavern by the sea. The last customers had gone home, but one light still burned inside. In the corner stood an old piano, its wood worn smooth by countless hands. It had played for sailors, lovers, dreamers, and forgotten bands. Old Benjamin sat before the keys every night at closing time. He never played for applause, he played for the memories inside. Each melody awakened faces that the years had carried away. Some had sailed beyond the horizon, some had simply lost their way. Music remembers what people sometimes forget. The piano never forgot every laugh, every tear. The piano never forgot every soul that wandered here. Long after voices disappeared, long after glasses were gone, the piano kept telling their stories, one blues song at a time. One rainy evening, a young traveler walked slowly through the door. He listened without saying a word to the song he'd heard before. When the final note faded away, he smiled through quiet eyes. My father used to play that song before he said goodbye. Benjamin looked across the room and gently nodded his head. Then tonight, he's here again. The beautiful song never truly ends. It simply finds another heart. The piano never forgot every laugh, every tear. The piano never forgot every soul that wandered here. Long after voices disappeared, long after glasses were gone, the piano kept telling their stories, one blues song at a time. The first light entered through the window. The rain had finally moved away. Benjamin closed the warm piano lid and tipped his hat to the day. Outside, the harbor came alive. Inside, the silence smiled, because some instruments keep playing forever. sign flickered to life as the evening kissed the bay. The harbor house unlocked its doors for another night of stories. Old Jack stood behind the counter, polishing the same crystal glass. For 40 years he'd watched the world walk in and walk back out. Sailors, truckers, lonely dreamers, musicians chasing one more song. Some stayed for just a single drink, some stayed until the dawn. On the wall hung an old black hat, covered with the dust of time. No one knew why it remained there. No one ever asked him why. A good bartender serves whiskey. A great bartender serves silence. Here's to the ones still standing when the night is growing long. Here's to the ones still standing who never stopped moving on. Raise your glass to tomorrow. Leave yesterday behind. Every road has another sunrise waiting just in time. One rainy night a young man entered, his shoulders heavy with defeat. He whispered, "I think I've lost everything." Jack poured a single glass, then gently pushed it back. "You haven't." The young man looked confused. Jack smiled. "As long as you can still walk through that door, you still have somewhere to go." The room grew quiet. Even the piano stopped. Hope rarely arrives shouting. Most nights, it speaks in a whisper. Here's to the ones still standing when the night is growing long. Here's to the ones still standing who never stopped moving on. Raise your glass to tomorrow. Leave yesterday behind. Every road has another sunrise waiting just in time. Sunrise, Jack locked the front door, turned off the old neon sign. He placed the black hat on his head for the first time in many years, then walked toward the harbor, smiling to himself, because the greatest secret he ever kept was giving people hope without them ever noticing. Morning mist covered Harbor Hill as the church bell rang at dawn. A tiny workshop lit one window long before the streets awoke. Old Michael stitched worn leather boots with hands as steady as the tide. Every pair that crossed his bench had walked a different life. Some belonged to weary sailors, some to truckers crossing states. Some had climbed forgotten mountains, some had wandered far too late. On the wall hung an old pair of boots to wander everywhere again. They were my father's, Michael whispered. They taught me where to stand. You don't measure a life by how far you walk, but by what you carry for others. These old hands still mend the miles, one stitch at a time. These old hands still mend the miles until the leather learns to shine. Every scar upon these boots is proof that dreams can survive. So keep on walking, your road is still alive. One cold afternoon, a young musician stepped inside with broken shoes. I've got one more town to play, he smiled, but I can't afford something new. Michael took the boots in silence, worked beneath the fading light. When he finished, he refused the money and simply said, "Pay me with a song tonight." That evening, the little workshop filled with blues beneath the stars. Neighbors gathered by the doorway, listening from the yard. Kindness is the only thing that gets stronger when you give it away. These old hands still mend the mile, one stitch at a time. These old hands still mend the mile until the leather learns to shine. Every scar upon these boots is proof that dreams can survive. So keep on walking, your road is still alive. Later, the shop still stood above the harbor and the sea. People said you could hear music whenever the wind blew through the trees. Because somewhere inside that little room, an old man taught the world that sometimes the smallest repair changes the longest journey.